So what if all of those individual things that you're doing to try and address endo symptoms, the cysts, the hormone imbalances, the bad skin, maybe you've got stuff going on with your hair, who knows? What if all of that is not actually working? Hey beautiful, and welcome back to another video all around how to manage endometriosis naturally. So today I want to talk about a broader concept, and one that I feel is so important yet we often miss. See, most of us focus on symptoms. Perhaps a symptom of hormone imbalance, perhaps a symptom of cyst growth, perhaps a symptom of pain, perhaps a symptom of digestive issues. Now, all of those, I guess I would place in the top layer, kind of the surface level stuff. Surface level things, and we approach them with symptom solvers. So we may have cysts, so we go out trying to find a supplement, a herbal remedy, something to solve that particular symptom. And to be honest, this is the approach that I took for years. And I literally had an entire cupboard filled with various different supplements, herbal remedies, tinctures, creams, you name it, for all the various symptoms that my body was experiencing. I had something for interstitial cystitis, I had something for bad skin, I had something for my scalp, I had something for PMS, I had something for pain, I had something for clotty periods, I had something for my digestive issues, bloating. I would narrow those down as well, so I'd have something specific for bloating, I would have something specific for loose stools. I had it all. So I had all these different, what I now call symptom solvers, for all the various symptoms my body was going through. But here's the concept that I want to share with you. What if we, instead of focusing on that surface level stuff, we go deeper and we look at the body as a whole and all the components that your body needs to feel well, and then let the body do the healing? And that's the concept that I really developed much later in my journey, and I call it my REACH technique. Now, REACH is an acronym, and it stands for the different components that you need to truly support your body to allow it to heal. So, yes, we look at diet, but we don't look at it in terms of this diet is going to solve this problem. Instead, we look at it, how does the diet truly nourish our body? How can we give our body all the things that it needs to feel well? So even though people may proclaim that a particular diet solves a particular problem, the body actually doesn't work that way. There's a whole lot of chemistry, biochemistry stuff that's going on, and there's different components that we get from food that allow those things to happen. Now, if you take it from a purely scientific point of view, that means there's certain things that we have to have in our diet to feel well. Now, what gets interesting is that you can't just take a multivitamin and expect to have all those things that you need, because it's actually quite complicated. There's a lot of factors going on inside of the body. But the goal is to truly replenish your body, give your body everything that it needs to feel well. And your approach with what you eat should be with that focus in mind. And this will vary from person to person. So for you, eating, say, meat might not be a good idea because your body will struggle to process it and absorb the nutrients from it. You may, however, find that eating eggs is okay. You may not. So everyone is a little bit different. And how your body responds and what it activates from those particular individual chemical things that come from food is a little bit variable. So you need to feel into what feels right for you. But The key focus is to truly replenish your body with everything that it needs. Then you move on to exercise and making sure you're moving your body in a way that truly supports your body. And once again, your individual body. But using specific elements to address the overall aspects of what's going on in your body. So looking at ways that you can reduce inflammation in the body, looking at ways that can reduce that autoimmune response in the body, looking at ways that you can balance your hormones naturally. And that brings me to affirm, which is one of the key aspects of the reach technique. And that's around that mind-body connection. And we often underestimate this. But it's so important, because if you're stressed out, you could be eating the best diet in the world and not absorbing it. If you're stressed out, your hormones are likely going to be out of balance. And out of balance hormones means all sorts of things, including things like pain and cyst growths and endometriosis growths. So look at that stress response and look at the emotional trigger that's coming from within that's causing that stress response. See, we all approach stress differently and different situations differently. The question is, why do certain things stress you out more than others? And it's likely an emotional thought or association that you have. And you can free that from yourself, free that emotion, and then you won't have that stress response anymore, which is awesome. And of course, the C part of reach technique is around cleansing the body and looking at things that may be in your body that are inhibiting your body's ability to heal. Exposure to mercury, lead, parasites, bacteria, just stuff that shouldn't be in your body. And that stuff could be inhibiting how your body responds and is able to do the jobs that it does, because things like mercury, for instance, can block things, can stop things from happening in the body. So you want to get that stuff out, because even though you could be doing all the right things, if you've got stuff in the body that is inhibiting processes, it's just not going to happen. So the cleanse part is all around getting stuff out of the body that you don't want. It's not about a simple bowel cleanse, because sure, there might be things in your bowel that aren't so fab, but oftentimes it's going deeper than that. It's, looking at things like your genes, looking at, heavy metals, your parasites, your bacterial overgrowths, things that have a bigger consequence in terms of your body's ability to function well. And of course, the H part of the reach technique is help. Making sure you've got help and support each step of the way. So if you look at the whole reach technique, it is a holistic approach to healing and providing for the body. And your focus should be around how to nurture your body, give for your body, provide for your body, and then it does the healing. So you don't have to worry about individual little symptoms, individual little things that are going on anymore. Because if you provide and you give for the body, you give it all those tools, it will naturally heal. It will naturally get rid of everything that's out of balance in your body. So I hope this is helpful. It's a big concept, and there's lots of little components that, one needs to dive deeper into. But it's really one I feel is quite important for us all to really appreciate the difference between a natural approach versus a holistic approach. It goes a little bit deeper than just looking at symptoms. Let me know if you have any questions on this. If you have any thoughts on this, I'd love to hear from you. I'm very excited to share my Reach Beyond Endo program, which is a 12-month comprehensive program on exactly how to truly nourish your body, provide for your body, give it everything that it needs so it can do the healing. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to sharing more with you very soon.